Hi guys, Remag1 here, and today we're going to be playing some more FR Legends. So I've done a bit of grinding, and well, it was very boring, that's why I didn't show it on camera. And I have now, well, first of all, let me show you a little something. I've changed my dampers so that now I have these nice stancy boys, and I also have new rims and new tires too. So yeah, that's everything that's changed. So anyways, we've got every track. I've managed to unlock every track that you could possibly drive on, and they're all here. So I'm going to showcase them all. Let's do this. Okay, first of all we got. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong mode. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Right, first of all we got the drift park layouts. This is layout A, the easiest of them all, because it's literally just a big U-turn with a couple of switchbacks afterwards. The wall. A triplet of massive. These clipping zones are really big. They practically take up the whole. They're bigger than the car itself. Like it's impossible to miss them. Next we have layout B. Well, not layout. I guess it's route. So anyways, yeah, route B is a bit more complex. First of all, though, we start off with the wall. A bit smaller clipping zones, but still pretty big. And then we go over to the right here. And then we take a left, hit this clipping point, and then we go back over to the right, hit this clipping point, and across the line. And that's that one. So now we go on to Route C. This is the one that I used to grind on. Like this track was honestly felt the easiest for me. Okay, so you start off with a wall. You got these middle-sized, like even smaller clipping zones, or they do kind of seem pretty similar to layout B. I'm pretty sure the route B. I'm pretty sure they're smaller. Go right, take a left. It's kind of like a hairpin. Another clipping zone here. We've got another wall section here, and then all the way in this long left-hander across the line. And that's the end of that route. So now we move on to Route D, the hardest of them all. And I'm pretty sure this one has like the smallest clipping zones too. So start off on this left turn, onto this straight. Now this is actually a wall section, but for some reason it doesn't show up. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I hit the wall there. But anyways, there's a clipping zone there, and because I hit the wall, that means this clipping zone is also going to be affected. There's like one right here, which, you know, it's been affected because I hit the wall. And then we've got a switchback, or a transition rather, and you got like 12 clipping points here, one of which I just missed, and then across the line. So yeah, you can already see why that one's so hard. Let me fix up my car real quick. Get some new tires. I like these Valino ones. These are really nice. The Griever OADs, very good. They're very good. Okay, now we got Iwd Speedway. So this is like a NASCAR style racetrack. First of all, you got the speed section here. Oh gosh, I got 10 clipping points. My entry there wasn't exactly ideal, so because we missed 2 of them. Okay, transition to 1 clipping point, another transition, then another set of clipping points. Try not to miss those. There we go. And then 1 final clipping point there, and across the line. Next track is the school course. This one's a bit of an odd one. So you got like this very weird, very wonky speed zone into a clipping zone, wall section, some more clipping points, then into a transition, and then that's it. And across the line. So now next track is Ebm Circuit, but I'm pretty sure we know which circuit this is in real life. This is Ebm Circuit, which I think got closed because it was a bit too dangerous. Because you got this speed section here, into a little bit of a jump, wall zone, which I completely failed. Triplet of clipping points, then 2 more clipping points right here, and transition with a clipping point, and then 2 more clipping points, and across the line. And this is the track that I grind on now, because this one gives you like $2,500 if you get like 200 points. Okay, now we got a Grange Motor Circuit, probably like one of the longest drift tracks. So yeah, we're gonna be at this one for a while. Let's throw away the speed section. Then now we got a clipping point. We got to slow down here. Right hander, another clipping point. Transition with another clipping point. Then we got left, another clipping point. Transition. This right hander, long right with into like a more shorter right with 3 clipping points. Another right, so that was like a hairpin almost. Then another right here. Transition to a left turn. Going clipping point right here. Continuing the left drifting here. Transition again to right, and then transition again to left. Going all the way around this corner. And then transition again with a clipping point around this right and across the line. Yeah, as you can see, a very long track. Okay, now we got Kansai drift. So let's do this. First of all, we got the speed section here going downhill, and then I think this is the point where you start drifting. Oh yeah, there it is. So you just drift around this left turn. Transition to a right, go around the right turn. So that was like a big corkscrew there. Into a very long right, transition to left. No clipping points so far. Transition again. Oh, I hit the wall. Dang it. Transition to left, and transition again. And all the way to the finish line. So yeah, no clipping points in that one. So if you don't like clipping points, then you could grind that track. But I'm probably gonna just fix my car before I continue. Okay, now we've got Kansai. So here we go. I'm pretty sure most of these circuits are like ones in real life, but I don't know which ones they are. I don't think actually you're supposed to start drifting yet. I just happened to. Well, there's a clipping point. And there's another one. And I missed that one. Okay, you know, I'm gonna try that again. That was a really terrible run. So I'm gonna start drifting again as I usually did, as I did, because I honestly actually no, I'm gonna start drifting after I get past this turn. Yeah, right here. Since there is a clipping point right there. Oh gosh. Okay, wall zone, which wasn't bad. Clipping point right here. Transition. Go slow down for this clipping point, and across the line. Well, that was the world's sketchiest run, but we managed to get through somehow. Okay, now we have Hiroshima, which has this crazy hairpin right there, like all the way up this hill. So yeah, that was the speed section into the hairpin. And now we go back down the hill. Transition to left. I cannot see. Transition to right. We got this like bank corner here with one clipping point there and then another clipping point there. Transition once, then twice again around the hairpin, and apparently that's where the finish line is. Even though we couldn't actually see it, it was there. So yeah, that's Hiroshima. Now we got US Air Intermediate. One of 2 variations of this track. I like that there's 2. I think that's pretty good. Oops, I was supposed to start drifting immediately. Okay, didn't know that. Right, let's start drifting immediately. There we go. We've got one clipping point right over there, which is like, these clipping points are absolutely tiny, just like in real life. Okay, transition. Clipping point there. Into this long right. Then we have another transition to another clipping point right there. And that's the end. Again, no finish line. I'm not exactly sure why there isn't a finish line. Anyways, now we've got the roller coaster of love again on US Air. So I'm pretty sure we're supposed to start drifting immediately. Yep. So around this left. Left keeps going. So yeah. Transition to right. I missed the clipping point, but that's fine. Transition to left, then through into this left-hander. Transition to right. Through there, went off the track a little bit. That's not very good. Transition again. 2 clipping points just there. Transition again, and across the line. Not the best run, but wasn't bad either. So now we have NKC normal. So here we go. Let's just drive around this for now. I'm hoping. I don't think you have to like drift around this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, speed section. So I'm guessing this you have to drift around. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of clipping zones. 2 of which I missed. There's 8 clipping zones there. Okay, 1 clipping zone there. Transition. Another one there. Then you drift around this corner, and that's the end. Oops. Yeah, quite a short one that is. Though, but those 8 clipping zones you have to really be careful for. Let's just catch you off guard. So now you have the other version of NKC, which I forgot to read the name of. I think it's supposed to drift around this corner, so let's do that. The clipping zones way over here, 3 over there, and then 1 all the way over here. Transition to this clipping zone, which I missed. You know, I'm gonna hold on. let me see what the name is of this guy. NKC Sanpatswa. Right. Okay. NKC Sanpatswa. Let's go. Let's try this again. First of all, speed section. Into a right. 3 clipping zones right over here. Right continues. Then 1 clipping zone there. Transition to a clipping point here. Just stop on the clipping zones. Transition again. 1 clipping point there. 1 there. And finally 1 there. And that's the finish line. Okay. And that is not all the tracks left, because there's still a Toge tracks to go on. So first of all, we got Kansai Short, which I believe is the same as the drift track. It's just, you know, in this. So I've tried the Toge mode before. I find it pretty fun. It's basically like racing down on the track. So no drifting this time. It's just racing. Okay, so around the. Yeah, I think this is just the same. I'm not. The full version of Kansai is very long. It's like to get the 5-star time. I think it's like 1 minute 28. We got 4 stars there, which is not bad. Because I think only 550. Right. Okay. So yeah. So here's the full version, which is very long. So let's get started straight away. This one gives you like $4,500 if you get 5 stars, but yeah, in order to do that, you have to be like 1 minute 28, which is gonna be pretty, which is pretty tough, you know, if you ask me. Okay, so first you got this right-hander, which you need to brake for, which I did not. So we're gonna try this again. Okay, Kansai full take 2. Ghost version of me actually got a better start there somehow. I don't know how. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't like press the accelerator fast enough. Anyways, got 1 right-hander into another, cutting on the grass a little bit. There, but it's fine. You shouldn't go on the grass too much. Like if you go on the grass, then you'll add extra seconds onto the timer. It's like for every like. So if you go on the grass for too long, you'll start you know racking up extra time, which you don't want. You want to keep you want to stay off the grass for as much as you possibly can. Like only like the maximum I think that you can like go onto is like only a couple of tires onto the grass, I think. So you can go onto it a little bit, but I wouldn't recommend doing it because one, if you stay on it for too long, you start racking up extra time, and 2, if you stay on it for too long, your car will lose grip and start to slide, which is not good it's not good for racing. Okay, now we got this, oh gosh, really hard hairpin here, which I managed to take better than my Ghost. Into a right, then a long left, into a bit of a sharper left. I do love how the tires are actually gripping up in Toge mode. In normal physics, the normal physics of this game would not allow that to happen. Usually we would just start sliding immediately. I've damaged my car a little bit. I gotta repair that. But yeah, that is nearly all the tracks. Got just one more. NKCTA. So let's do this. This is another Toge track. This is actually the first one that I did. Because it was the first one that I unlocked out of the Toge tracks. Those turns are sharper than you think. They can catch you off by surprise. But also, you can go into these corners with more speed than you think. So like, you have to know when to let off, but you don't have to be that afraid of turning. Okay, now we brake. Just not too much. We don't want to slow down too much. And these corners again, and I think we come out across here to the finish line. Yeah, that's the finish. We get a time of 28 seconds there. New record. So yeah, that's I believe that is every track in the game. Oh yeah, that's also Gymkhana Drift Park Layout A, but I think I've already shown you that. And honestly, we are getting on for time now, so I'm going to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all the YouTube stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!